Thank you again. So now I'm going to tell the story here of what the Andromedans wanted me to present themselves with. Decided to is better to do another video than to continue and prolong and make that very first video longer than it should be. So, the Andromedans presented me with the Lyrans and reptilian groups that were warring. They were um, having disagreements that they decided that they wanted to settle. Now, even during those meetings, they were even then still arguing. Now, what I saw there then at that moment was that one particular Lyran and Reptilian stepped out of that whole conference room, reunion center, wherever they might have been, just to give you an example. And they had a private conversation, and this conversation was regarding that other meeting, the bigger one, that, and they just were saying to each other, you know what, this is just isn't going to get anywhere. Nothing's going to happen. It seems like we're just continuing argument, but with words and ideas trying to resolve this issue, whatever it may have been. I do not know the details, but um, what happened then was that these two beings were in a white robe, and they had a golden sort of rim here. If you can tell, this would be in gold. Is a lot thicker, maybe about half an inch, and a whole, as you would imagine an angel would be, that would coming out from the sky, dressed in all white up to his ankles, and with this yellow rim, this trim here in yellow, which actually was gold. So each one with their respective facial features, the one I mentioned already, were standing above a other group of reptilians that were on a cliff. And these reptilians were on the cliff, and that represented that they were reaching an end of something. Okay, they're representing the end of that, and they were arguing amongst themselves how can they continue to evolve, because they've reached this precipice that they wouldn't be able to continue. You'd fall off a cliff. You don't want to fall off a cliff, do you? But basically, what the Lyran, or feline being, was saying, that was pointing at the reptilian there in her form, and saying, you could reach this level of awareness, so to speak, because the way I saw it, and I'm just remembering as I go, was that they just appeared to them. They appeared to them in the way you would think of you asking for help. You're asking your creator for help in moving along the path of evolution that everybody's going to go through, no matter your race. And that happened in that way, and they received that response. Even though most of them were arguing, even then, they still all decided to call upon somebody to say, hey, what do we do? Where do we go from here? So these two beings representing these higher energies came and said, well, this is how you could be. One saying to the other, and the reptilian was just there. You could be like me, or you can achieve this sort of status, or you can overcome whatever is the obstacle that's leading you in the path where you know for yourselves that you're not actually um, achieving, or you're not going in that direction. And that's what the Andromedans wanted me to explain. They've been nudging me for this. Few videos ago, 4 or 5 videos ago, they said you have to start talking about this. I talked to the experience I had on the ship. I talked about, um, oh, I don't know. There was that experience on the ship, um, where we were all there in the same place, and there are more experiences for myself that I can explain, but I want to clear something up. when our consciousness opens up, you'll be able to bring in more of your fourth or fifth dimensional selves to your body. And you will still be Francis, but then you would be a higher version of yourself that isn't called Francis or has a different vibrational energy, which is you. Okay? So if you put light through a prism, you'll get the primary colors. You get the rainbow, right? So you're that white light, and the filter of this physical body is yellow, okay? But you just can't see the other colors, but that doesn't still mean that it's not you. So as your vessel opens up, you'll start to then mix in colors or see more colors: yellow, red, green, which is still you, but you'll just be a higher version of yourself. Okay, I want you to repeat that to yourself or watch this again so you can capture what I mean. I'm going to stop this video now. I'm having issues with my light here, so I do apologize for that. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great day. Take care. Bye.